Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and today I want to talk about Microsoft and Sony with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, because there seemed to be a ton of drama going on between the communities. And no, I'm not talking about the typical drama where both communities go head to head with the whole console war thing. No, I'm talking about actual drama within the community itself, and also Kotaku also find themselves clashing and bumping heads with Microsoft, more specifically with the Game Pass, and we're going to dive right into it. Now, just yesterday, we talked about PlayStation with, of course, the Premium Service. This Premium Plus service is supposed to be, I guess you could say, a competitor to the Game Pass. Well, of course, I gave you my opinion on it, and I'm really looking forward to it, more specifically knowing the fact is that we're going to see the return of PSP titles, PS2, and also including PS3 games that's supposed to be up on the service, and definitely looking forward to it. But now we have finally got some information on how the service is actually going to play out. Well, just a couple of days ago, the service had finally rolled out in Asia first, and it seemed as though that a lot of PlayStation fans had decided to get an Asian account to be able to see what the service has to offer. And it seems like that the Sony fans are definitely disappointed in what Sony has done with the premium service. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it seems like it's lacking a game library as far as the choices that they have so far, as far as the PS4 games, especially some questionable games like Balan Wonderland, Mighty Number 9, and it seemed to have a limited selection that people was not expecting, especially after what the Sony had presented as far as content is concerned. Now, when it comes to the PS1, PSP, and the PS2 lineups, there was, of course, some major franchises like Metal Gear, Sly Cooper, and also some retro games that people was definitely looking forward to. Now, the thing is, when it comes to the retro games, what a lot of people were looking forward to when it comes to their premium service, there's been some problems as far as people able to actually play the games, as far as the emulation is concerned. Now, the thing is, what is this problem that you're referring to? Now, the highest tier that in Asia, which is in the Southeast Asian service for the rollout, the games are having are released, as far as the PS1 games are concerned, and the older titles are releasing the PAL version of each game. Now, the PAL version is pretty much the European versions of the games, which run at a 50 hertz refresh rate, which in America, especially in the United States, we run off the NTSC versions, and that's how most of our games run, and which is the 60 hertz refresh rate. Now, this actually sprang upon a bunch of different issues as far as the Americas is concerned and how we able to play our games. Now, people are wondering, maybe that this is just only for, for that region, which doesn't really make sense at all, for the simplest fact is, if you go back and you look at how they released the PlayStation 1 Mini, and the PlayStation 1 Mini pretty much ran off the PAL versions, and it seemed as though that they pretty much ripped those versions of the games and put them up on the service, and they're pretty much stating that it's pretty much a hit or miss with some of the emulations that they do have in this deluxe premium package. Now, it has a lot of fans worrying if this is what Sony's going to do, and the question is, right now, will Sony address this problem as far as just releasing the PAL version of these games, since we don't have 50 hertz refresh rates, especially in our region of that time. So how would they deal with this, especially after everybody was bigging this up, especially with the whole fanboy war going on with Sony, fanboys bragging about the premium service that Sony's supposed to be delivering, which people are claiming is supposed to be a better deal, or going to be a better deal than the Game Pass, and it's already off on a rocky start right about now. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see how Sony is definitely going to deal with this situation. Now, as far as Microsoft is concerned, we definitely need to step and talk about this, is because it seems as though that there's been this trend going on that people are having second thoughts and are exiting the Game Pass. People are pretty much fed up with Microsoft as far as the delays are concerned for exclusive titles that Microsoft has been promising to deliver for the Game Pass, and a lot of gamers are finding themselves saying that, you know what, Right now, the Game Pass is just not for me. I'm gonna just wait and just wait for the games to come, and then I'll return, because let's be honest, the Game Pass is still a good deal. It just seems as though that some people are waiting for those AAA titles to come. Now, what really sparked this, and especially when I was on Twitter, I was wondering why, it was trending within my circles, is this Xbox gamer named Gene Park, and he pretty much left a tweet stating that he's going to be unsubscribing from the Game Pass, and especially for the first time, and he's finally admitting that he barely ever uses it at this point, is because he's expecting some AAA titles that just so happen to not release. Now, this is also upon the announcement of the delay of Redfall and, of course, Starfield, which everybody is more so anticipating for this exclusive for the Xbox this year, and it just not happening, is being pushed to next year. Now, the reason why I mention this is because after Gene Park had made this tweet, other people had pretty much said the same thing, and then Kotaku took it upon themselves to pretty much make an article about it. Now, despite how you feel about the article, which you definitely need to take a read when you get a chance, I'll leave that in the link in the description below, it pretty much sparked a lot of debate, and it caused a lot of infighting within the Xbox community itself. Now, after they had put that article up, which surprisingly, Xbox Game Pass official Twitter had pretty much responded to it, and their tweet pretty much stated that, I quote, "Tell me you limit yourself to only AAA games without telling me you limit yourself to only AAA games." And this is where the debate comes into play. A lot of people saying that the Xbox Game Pass just doesn't have anything, but then you have to boil it down to what kind of gamer are you, because you have plenty of people saying that the Xbox Game Pass is actually a good deal because you have all these different type of games that you can pretty much play. And then you have on the other side that people are getting the Game Pass because they want to be able to play those AAA titles on first day launch. And since Microsoft haven't been rolling out a lot of first parties, a lot of people have been pulling out saying that, hey, the Game Pass is not worth it. So that's where we got this infighting, because people are saying, well, what are you talking about? There are games. There are a ton of games that you can play. And then other people are saying that no, there's not, because there's no AAA. And then Game Pass come in and pretty much say that, hey, you're only limiting yourself to AAA games and you shouldn't limit yourself to that. Then it brings up another debate where people called out Microsoft and the Game Pass saying that, hey, I thought you said you're open to more diversity as far as gamers are concerned when it comes to how they play their games, and you're pretty much shaming those who only limit themselves to AAA. So it's just pretty much bringing up this whole discussion, this heated debate within the community. And like I said before, even when it comes to Sony, and you have a lot of debate going on with the premium service and how Sony is handling the emulation for the older titles, and it's just crazy that it's going on in both ends. And it's not this time two communities going head to head with one another. Is actually infighting within the communities, which I found quite interesting. And my overall thought on this is that we go through things like this as far as gamers are concerned within the community that you're a part of, with the infighting and about how you like the game and how you want your gaming experience to be as a gamer. So I know it's quite frustrating, especially for the Microsoft fans who are anticipating AAA's titles to be released, and Microsoft has just been dropping the ball with the delays. But like I said in my previous title or previous video about that, I'd rather have a delayed game than to have a rush game and it just be bad. But overall, man, this is just, oh my god, this is just crazy of how this is turning out. And we just talked about this, and the fact is that Sony is slipping up already with the premium, and it haven't even hit the United States just yet, the western side of the world. So will they be able to recover from this? Will both of them, Microsoft and Sony, be able to recover from it? Yes, they definitely will. And the fans that's complaining on both ends, you guys are going to participate on this. Y'all going to put your money out, especially with Microsoft. The moment Microsoft announce something that you like, you guys will be back to praising the system again. And the same thing with Sony. Right now, everybody's upset with the emulation, but you guys will be there to support it when it does launch. So that's pretty much the gist of the whole situation. This is crazy how everything is turning out. This is going to be a crazy year for 2022 for gaming in general, especially at the Summerfest coming up, as far as that's concerned. But that pretty much wraps up this video. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the current events as far as Sony PlayStation 5 with the premium service, and what do you think about the Xbox Game Pass as far as that's concerned? Do you think it's a quality product? Do you think it's doesn't have anything at this point at the price point that it's at? Definitely want to hear your thoughts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. And I'm gonna say it again, if you don't comment, at least leave a like or dislike, because it definitely helps me out in the algorithm. So that wraps this up. This is MugenLord. Hit that bell to be notified for more gaming news and updates. And I'm signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.